All right. We do have to mulligan this, despite us being an 18 land deck, because this card's not good in here. I don't like opening with that. And we only have one land to boot. Yeah, let's mull it. Our opponent's mulling too, so that's okay. Ooh, this is an ugly one. Yeah, this is an ugly one too. I guess, God, what's an actual upside to this hand that I can justify keeping it? I guess our opponent mulled too. Maybe I should mull. Let me think about this. So I've got 8 sources of blue. I've got 5 sources of red. I can play a morph with any land. If I find a blue source, I can eventually draw cards. This is like a dead card in our hand, which is awful. This is awkward. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna keep, I think. Let's make sure we're on the draw. I think if I'm keeping this, let me make sure I'm on the draw. Okay. I'm on the draw. I'm gonna keep this. I think our opponent mulling to 5 ideally helps. All right, another morph card I'll actually accept. We are going to need another land, but morph cards are okay in my book. At least I've got some gray ogres on the horizon here. There we go. That's a nice draw. So now we can go Monastery Flock and have a blocker for days. No morph guy from our opponent, also very nice. Let's see if he goes ahead and Temur Charms our morph guy. No? All right. Got a morph dude. We've got a crippling chill. We're doing things. Keeping busy. There we go. Now we've got Weave Fate online as well. But I think we're going Glacial Stalker territory. All right. If we get a land, I swing with my Glacial Stalker. If we get... All right. So I'm just going to swing with the Stalker, see if he blocks. I'm even going to... I could attack with both, but if he picks the right one, then I can't unmorph that, which kind of sucks. Could also just Crippling Chill this, but I'm not feeling that as much. Let's just bash with the Glacial Stalker, see if he blocks. If he doesn't, maybe I just Weave Fate, or do I unmorph? I don't know. I kind of want to just Weave Fate, to be honest. I'm looking for a red source. I'd like to keep my land drops up for the Lamassu. But this does seem like a good opportunity to unmorph this, so I think we just do it. He doesn't have the mana to kill it. It's a nice investment. Four five is nothing to scoff at. You can't bring low it. You can't arrow storm it. You can singing bell strike it. You can kill shot it. So there's outs to it, but Suspension Field, which is a great card. Just Sky Banner. Not actually an answer, but gives him access to, I guess, colors he already has. All right. Don't think he's blocking, since he would have to 2-for-1 himself. He should just attack. If he's not going to block, then he should definitely attack. Yeah. But now I get to attack with my morph guy, and I'm willing to trade a morphed flock for a Bondkin, for sure. I got no problems there. Ooh, That guy too, huh? All right. Let's get in there. Get the second stalker down, pass. All right. 4 color at least. Oh, wait. This is 5 color. What am I talking about? Black, white, blue, green, red. Everything. Rainbow deck. Hmm. Not that bad of an exchange, to be honest. I now have a blocker for his long shot squad. Double crippling chill, nice. All right, let's just weave fate now. I want to hit my land drops. Or maybe I can't. It's going to raid us? Maybe a heart piercer? Arrow storm. I see. Well, unfortunately, cannot prevent that. Mind swipe. So I haven't seen a red source 16 cards deep. That's worrisome. Let's get this guy down, and let's get the sandbar down. And then we'll pass. All right. All right. Guess we'll take some damage here. I'll have the old crippling chill ready for him next turn. Hey, there's a nice land. Do we have lethal? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, what do you know? Exactly lethal. Let me make sure my math's correct on this. I wouldn't want to screw this up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Let's make sure no blockers, no shenanigans. All right. So barely beat our opponent's multi 5. It's always a good sign. So we saw Death Frenzy, Arrow Storm, Anak Bondkin, Foil Ankle Shanker, of course. Yeah, should be interesting. Maybe our opponent will mull to 5 again, right? I think that's the secret to this game that a lot of people don't realize is you just get your opponent to mull to 5. It's one of those. It's a well-kept secret, but the pros will tell you it's a real helpful technique. Stubborn Denial, Singing Bell Strike, Cancel. I would think Cancel would be very good against a 5-color. I like to play fancy cards deck. How hard is it going to be to get double blue with 8 sources of blue? I would imagine kind of difficult. Not terribly difficult, but certainly not too easy. Or at least not as easy as I would like. Smite the Monstrous still seems reasonable. There's got to be some fatties in there. Kill Shot still seems great. Crippling Chills were great. I've already kind of got the counterspell in Mind Swipe. I don't think that we need to do any sideboarding. So let's just do this again. Well, this is actually a reasonable hand. We don't have a red source, but we get to go morph into Weave Fate, which isn't the worst. It's not great, but certainly not worthy of a mulligan in my mind. And I imagine because our opponent's 5-color, he's not going to be super aggressive. But we'll see. That was a great draw. Very much like the High Sentinels. Nice little warrior colors start there, but no warriors to be seen. I think we're just going to go Glacial Stalker now into High Sentinels. I like that a bit more. Jeskai Banner for some nice blue and red action, which gives him all the goods he needs. Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's Glacial Stalkers this turn. He's got the Death Touch dude, but it's alright. Let's get our High Sentinels down. I think that's going to keep us busy for a bit. And if I get a red source off the top, geez, it's just a lot of flying rares. Abzan Battle Priest. All right. Well, let's swing with Morph. And we'll drop our High Sentinels. All right, Throttle. Take 4. Did get the land, so now I'm more tempted to bash and get in for 4 since we're slightly ahead on the race. That's going to encourage him to want to outlast. And then we can do some weird shenanigans with like Weave Fate or Crippling Chill or even Sage at some point if we can find a red source. Otherwise I morph here, but I don't really like that. Let's bash in. Let's get our 4 points of damage in. It does a few things. It motivates him to keep back his Hate Blade. It motivates him to outlast, which I think is 2 things that we would like him to do right now. Then again, it might just motivate him to use removal and hit us for a bunch of damage, but we'll see. All right. Let's see here. It's Crippling Chill to Hate Blade. Oh, I guess I don't want to do that because of the lifelink. I see. Guess we morph and leave up Crippling Chill. Alright. I'll get behind that. Alright. Tempted to Crippling Chill here. It'd be the Hate Blade, but then he can crack back with the Priest if I don't find a red source. So it's kind of a strange predicament. I do need to draw, though. If I find a red source, it's pretty much going to telegraph what I've got, but I do need to find a red source. Let's tap the... I don't even know. If I tap the Hate Blade, I can't really attack with the Stalker because I can't block his Battle Priest. If I tap the Mantis, I can't really attack with anything, even if I find a red source. I guess I could attack with that. Prevents the flying damage. Alright, I'll chill the Flyer. Got a Glacial Stalker. The reason I tapped the Flyer was I'm not going to attack with Glacial Stalker anyway, even if I tapped the Hate Blade because of the Battle Priest lifelink. So I basically just am digging for a red source is what it boils down to. That is not a red source. Let's see if we can find one here. Still can't find one, but Kill Shot's certainly acceptable. So now I wish I'd tapped the Hate Blade, but that's alright. Let's just swing with the Morph guy. If he blocks, I'm going to morph out a Stalker number 2. If he doesn't block, I think I'm leaving up Kill Shot. Then again, I wouldn't mind. Well, maybe this is a good opportunity to get Stalker out. He's not likely to attack us with Battle Priest. If he's got removal for Stalker, he is, but maybe we cross that when it comes to it. I certainly don't want to get hit by a Battle Priest. But I also want to progress my board. Let's just... I kind of got the feeling he's got removal. I'm going to leave up Kill Shot for that Battle Priest. Oh, that's a bummer. Guess we'll get rid of the second Weapon Master? I can't play it anyway, so... Maybe this makes him think that this isn't a Weapon Master? I don't know. I don't know. His deck just confuses me now. Why are you 5-color if you're just running like a glorified Warriors deck? Why am I playing just Sky Control? All sorts of questions come to mind. Smite? Well, Smite seems excellent here. And we get to leave up kill shot? Jeez. It's like we're cheating. I'm not even going to leave up kill shot. I'm just going to get another threat down there. Alright. Well, I trade off with the Hate Blade here, which is actually pretty good for us. Yeah, I could trade off with the 4 power guy. If I take 9, no, it doesn't make that much difference. Let's get rid of the Death Toucher. Take 1 extra point of damage. Wait a second. Or else I take 12, he gains 7. I don't have enough to crack back and win. I can only deal 10 on the backswing. He's gaining 7 here, which brings him to 13, so I wouldn't have lethal anyway. So we let it go. I'd like a red source. A little bit surprised we haven't found one yet. Jeez. Pretty tough to find a red source these days. Guess we only have 5, but it's starting to get to the point where we should probably see one by now. So I guess we block and kill shot. That's a really bad block. I don't like that at all. Guess I could take 2. Maybe I should have just swung. I certainly don't like this block. But still hunting for that red source. Well, good. Leaving the morph back made him think it was something better than it was. Little card draw. A very strange deck. 5-color warriors is a new one to me. I think considering our deck's not playing... Oh, geez, he found an arrow. Wait a second. Why would you... That's worrisome. Why would you get rid of... That's just weird. Alright. At least it blocks. I would say if he's getting rid of Aerostorm, it's not good. It's not good. Typically, when you're getting rid of a card that kills your opponent, you have something else to kill your opponent with. Gotta be just a burn spell, right? You got Mineswipe, Skull. So you got Scaldkin. You didn't get the Venerable. You got the War Shrieker. All right. You know, honestly, not that terrible for us. I think we still win, as a matter of fact. He got 2 spells, and he didn't get the raid effect on War Shrieker. He dies to attackers. And us without a red source. How embarrassing. All right. One of the more interesting matches I've won with in this format, considering I didn't see a red source the whole game. I had this since my opening, so I basically mulled. Didn't I have this in my opener too? Did I basically just mull to 5 in this, essentially? Very interesting. All right, I'll see you round 2.